Hey, Good Life Riders, welcome back. This week we are continuing our Daytona Bike Week Adventure, and we're going to talk about the roads. If you've ever wondered if there's decent roads to ride down there, we're going to show you today some of my favorite ones. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hey, so as I said, today we are bringing you some of my favorite rides, some of the best rides I think in the area of Daytona Bike Week. We happen to stay in St. Augustine and got to take this great road every single day. This is A1A, just south of Flagler. Actually, I just pulled out of the loop area. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But there aren't too many places where you get a ride this close to the ocean, and this is why this is probably my favorite part of riding in Daytona. I've heard a lot of people saying, well, there's no places to ride in Daytona. And I want to give you some options for places that you can ride. If you're looking for rides like Sturgis, twisties like you see in Arkansas and North Carolina and Tennessee, you're not going to find them. But you are going to find some beautiful rides like this in the area of Daytona, and I'm going to give you today my 3 most favorite. This one is number 1. It's a beautiful ride every single time I took it, and every single day being in St. Augustine, I rode this ride either up or down or both. Just can't pass up these views. So, I'll give you a little shot of these views, and then I'm going to bring you along to number 2. So my next favorite area is called the Loop, and it goes from Destination Daytona over to A1A via the Old Dixie Highway. And the way you go is when you come out of Destination Daytona, you either take Plantation Oaks Boulevard or Pine Tree Drive. Then you hit Old Dixie Highway and you run that up to Walter Boardman Lane, and then you can follow that around to High Bridge Road. There are some other alternatives you can take too. Instead of taking Walter Boardman Lane, you can go Old Kings Highway and just kind of cover some different areas If you take Old Kings Highway, that takes you up to the Palm Coast area. And if you take Walter Boardman Lane and High Bridge Road, it takes you over to A1A, just north of Kingston Shores and kind of south of Ocean Palm Villas south. And that's kind of a really cool area. And so if you saw my 360 video of this area, you can check that out via the link, or you can just follow along here and check out this beautiful area. It's kind of like old Florida, how I picture old Florida being back years and years ago. Enjoy. And of course, my third favorite place to ride in Daytona is of course the world famous Main Street. Now Main Street has changed quite a bit from the last time I was there in '96. All of these barricades have started being put up because of COVID, and I think that's really hurt this area. There's a few bikes in there, but they have a lot of barricades. Now I will say, out of all the times I rode it, which I rode it quite a bit, A lot of the time it was like this. Saturday night, though, I took and rode this area, and it was crazy. It took forever, probably longer than it's ever taken me way back to get through here. But it is, to me, the essence of Daytona Bike Week. This strip. Hopefully someday they'll let the barricades go away and bikes be parked there again, because that's the fun of the whole thing, I think. Being able to ride through there and see other bikes and people see you. I didn't hang out in the area like I had in the past. I didn't go down there and stand and watch bikes. But up at the boot hill, it was pretty busy. But the rest of Main Street was pretty much like you see till Saturday night. So along with those three areas as my favorite areas to ride, here are some others as bonuses. The bridges that connect Daytona to Daytona Beach. There's 3 of them across Main Street, International Speedway Boulevard, and Granada. This is Main Street. We also took International Speedway Boulevard and the Granada bridges, and those are some great rides. Great scenery to see. As well as there are tons of other areas to ride. International Speedway Boulevard is always kind of cool to see all the different people. Since this is a main thoroughfare, there's a lot of people that you run across, and when it gets too crowded, jump off on some of the side streets. There's tons of side streets that you can ride. Of course, you know, this is city driving. There's also a lot of back roads, country roads outside of Daytona that you can go ride in. A really beautiful area. And then there are a lot of areas that connect all the suburb areas, South Daytona, Norman Beach, all of those different areas are connected. And then of course you got to pass by the Welcome to Daytona sign. So, thanks for joining us, and next week we'll talk about some of the cool areas that you can go. Some of the places you can go check out where the crowds are. Like, anyone know where this famous place is? Tell me in the comments. And then we'll also talk about some of the cool demo rides that you can do at the rally. We'll talk about our demoing of the Slingshot. And we will also talk about our demoing of the Indian Challenger. So, till next time, keep the sunny side up, rubber side down. Have an utterly awesome day.